Good evening. My name is Mulenga Brian. I'm going to represent steam and water, but water section. We have a lot of words which we meet when operating at water treatment. The first one, we talk about the temperature. This is the parameter we observe at water treatment plant. We have equipment which we monitor because water treatment plant, the equipment is running for 24 hours plus. So we do monitor the temperature for those equipments. Then the second one, we talk about the pressure. We control the pressure for the pipe to safeguard the pipe. If the pressure is high, some equipment maybe will be burst and the pipe will experience a lot of leakages. Then the other one is the flow. We do control the flow of our water system. The next one is conductivity. Conductivity, this is the parameter we do control at water plant. Ensure that we send the water to, more especially for the boiler, with the conductivity which is in the range of the standard. Then the other one is the turbidity. This is the clearness of water. We do check this stability when we do the operation like for the purification of water. The feeding, this word, we use this to the pumps. We have the feed pumps, like boiler feed pumps. We do send the water to boiler using this demineralization feed pumps. Then the pH, this is the potential hydrogen. We do check this when we supply water in cooling towers. In order to control the scale formation, we do need to control this pH. Alkalinity, we also need to control the alkalinity because sometimes the water will be in acidic side, then sometimes will be neutral. So we need to make it neutral so that we supply water to the areas like water plant, also the oxygen. Then the next word is hardness. We control the content of calcium and magnesium in the water. This one is harmful for the pipes if we keep it high, so we do control those things. Then the next word is chemical, which is the general word. Water plant is used to use a lot of different types of chemicals. The next word is softening. We have the equipment which we use to soften our water. The next one is demineralization. We need to demineralize the water. This demineralized process is we use to demineralize the only water which supply direct to boiler. We can't supply the water with a lot of minerals. We need to demineralize when we supply to boiler to safeguard the lifespan of the boiler system. The next word is sensor. Water plant consists of a lot of sensors. The sensor is indicated in different ways. We have flow sensor, of the water sensor, we have pressure sensor, we have different types of sensor which we use as a device to regulate on our computer operation system. Next word is the pipe. Water plant involves a lot of pipe system. Even in smelter or plant, we supply water through this pipe. The next word is the pump. The pump is the equipment we use to supply water in various departments. The next word is filter. The filter is the equipment we use to filtering the water in the purification system. We use the filters. The next word, sedimentation. This is the process whereby we separate suspended particles from the water. We let it sink and sediment under the clarifiers. Then the next word is the disinfectant. This, at water plant, we use chlorine as a disinfectant to kill the micro and other bacteria. Then the second from the last is the flocculation. This is the process whereby the chemical is engulfed the tiny particles to make it bigger so that it's easy to sink in the sedimentary part. Then the last one is the coagulation. Coagulation is also used together with the flocculation system in clarifiers. The introduction, water treatment is any process that improves the quality of water to make it appropriate a specific end use. The end use may be drinking, industrial water supply, or irrigation. A public water system often uses a series of water treatment steps that includes the one I talked about: coagulation, flocculation, sedimentation, filtration, softening, and disinfection. The objective of water treatment at CCS resolves around 3 areas. The first one is prevention of scale formation. This one done mainly in the pipe. Water plant we used to control the pH in order to reduce the scale formation in the pipe. The second one is the prevention of corrosion. So water plant we do take samples every 2 hours in order to check the pH to control the corrosion system in the pipeline. Then the third one, the area involves killing the microorganism, because if the water we use in cooling towers and other areas of the equipment where we supply water, if we fail to kill the microorganism, this is the bacteria. We dose some antibacterial chemicals in cooling tower to make it suitable and standard where we can supply water, at least in the equipment and other areas. Our core vision, our main focus is to protect equipment and pipe interacting with water from corrosion and scaling. Then the second one, our mandate is not to only focus on water production, but also seeing it that water is distributed in right quantity and quality to the required center and maintenance of the whole pipe network and the treatment of all cooling tower return water. Then the last one, the vision of our plant is to operate as a viable and harmonious smelter supporting department. CCS water treatment plant treat water from Kafue, which is about 6 kilometers away from the plant. The plant is made up of 3 main treatment processes, each comprising of 1 to 3 units. The 3 treatment processes can be classified as: one is purification, the second one is softening, other one is desalination. This one done by the mixed bed, where we call it the ion exchange, where we remove the minerals from soft water before supplying to boiler. This is the view of the source of water treatment plant. This is Kafue pump station. We have 2 submersible pump which is submerged under Kafue river. So here is the view of the pond we have at water treatment plant. This dam is a storage, our main storage tank of the water, the low water. It can accommodate about 10,000 tons of water. Then from there, so we start now purification system where we use the clarifiers. This is the clarifier. We have clarifier A, B, and C. So from low water, we pump water to the clarifier which is made 3 zones. The first one, we have the mixing zone. The water from the mixing zone, it goes to the sedimentary part. From the sedimentary part, it goes also to the filter part, which is the last one. Water purification process. This process focuses much on the removal of microorganisms and tiny dirty particle present in water. Then the second one, the main unit involved in this system is integrated system. The one I showed you, this is the integrated system. We called it integrated because it's combined. The other unit which is involved is the multimedium and active carbon. So water from the clarifiers, it goes to the middle pool where we store this water. Then we use the cleaning pumps to pump water through the filter system. This is the structure of what I'm talking about, the filter. We have 6 of them, but 3 in pairs. Filter A, B, C. The first one is multimedium, A, B, C. Then the last one is the active carbon, A, B, C. So water plant has 3 types of filter, namely multimedium and 3 active carbon. Then this filter 6 in total. In multimedium, they contain anthracites, coal, sand, and garnet. With the support of gravel, its function is to reduce the level of suspended solid, which is the turbidity. So in active carbon filter are made up with coals. This is made of coal or charcoal. Its main function is to remove the odor and bad smell and the level of the chlorine content. After that, the product we have in the filter, we call it the cleaning water. The cleaning water is the one we use for domestically in CCS. We use it for in toilet, bathroom, and in other domestic use. The other water, the same water, we take part of it. We use it for as a low water for soft. So the soft water product produced is used as a low water, the low water for the production of DM. This is the RO system. The water, we take the cleaning water, we pass through this filter, the safety guard filter. The high pressure pump pressurizes the water to the RO membrane. This is the RO system, the reverse osmosis in other way. So softening process, cleaning water is used as a feed water through the RO booster pump to the safety guard. Before the water reaches the RO system, hyperspace and the sodium bisulfate is injected. Hyperspace is used as a, for scaling, while sodium bisulfate as a reducing agent to reduce the chlorine amount from the average range of 0.2 ppm to less than 0.05 ppm. Then other chemical injected into the system is Biomet after 3 production days and as a bactericide. High pressure pump pressurizing water through the safety guard into the RO system. Reverse osmosis is a process that uses a semi-permeable membrane under pressure to separate the relative pure water from the less pure solution. RO produce concentrate and soft water. So the concentrate is used for backwashing of equipment such as filter, clarifiers, and the soft is channeled into the soft tank reservoir for demineralization purpose of boiler water, also as feeding water of the cooling tower in order to balance the pH. Mixed bed. This process removes the ionic salt present in produced soft water that might adversely affect the boiler. So the main unit for this process is mixed bed employing ion exchanger process. This is the rapid and reversible process in which impurity ion present in the water are replaced by ion released by ion exchanger, which is the reason. Then the water conservative. Water plant, we have put in place measures to conserve our water, and one of the measures that we have put in place is the water recycle system. This involves the channeling of water used in backwashing our equipment such as a clarifier to oxygen, low water pool. From there the water is pumped and used for the cooling purpose such as slag flotation, cobalt plant, and the anode copper casting area. Next one is while in our cooling tower, water after cooling the equipment does not go to the drainage. Instead, we recycle it back to the cooling pool. Later, we supply it in the various points. This is the monthly production. It's just a summary. We pick just May, June, also July for 2023. As we can see, this is the total clarifier inlet. This water means for every month is the one. This figure is the one we take from Kafue. From that pond, we took this water as an inlet for clarifiers. So every month we do analyze this water. How is the inlet water, total water from Kafue? Then we treat the filter, which is the domestic, the one we supply. Then we also check the production of RO system and the mixed bed, and also the one we supply at the boiler. MPY result for cooling tower. Water plant is we are in charge of controlling the cooling tower system. So we do control every time. We check the water monthly like this, starting from January. This is the cooling tower we talk about. This is the new Smelter cooling tower. Then the safety report for water plant. Water plant use a lot of chemicals, the different types of chemicals. The one we have which is dangerous is the chlorine gas. So as a water plant treatment plant, we have already made measures to ensure that our people are safe. So let's talk about chlorine. Then chlorine is a hazardous chemical that when released into the atmosphere can cause severe injury or death. If chlorine is inhaled in excess, the victim can become unconscious. So chlorine gas is irritating. When it is go into your eye, you can feel. Also in nose, also on the throat and skin. When it contacts to the skin, it can result in severe blisters. Then the gas has its characteristics, which is odor and a greenish yellow color. It is also heavier than air and react with the ammonia gas, which is the vapor, to produce the dense white cloud of ammonia chloride. This property is used to detect the chlorine leak. So in order to standardize and strengthen the emergency rescue work of chlorine gas use, we make the emergency rescue safe, orderly and efficient, control and eliminate the sudden accident harm in time, minimize the casualty and the economic losses caused by the accident, and safeguard the social stability and the interest of the company. The emergency plan for chlorine gas leak is formulated. So this is the water treatment team conducting the drill, how they can handle the case in case of chlorine leak. So this is the drill we conducted. We do this in every 6 months. So the team of inspector, foremen, supervisor and the operators at the gas house. So after conducting the drill, we need to organize ourselves, call other departments to ensure that they also add a voice in terms of chlorine. So 2023, the safety report, the purpose of this drill of emergency procedure. The main reason for this emergency procedure is to equip CCS response team with the necessary skills and knowledge on how to handle chlorine leak. So the second one is to check the efficiency of the chlorine leak emergency plan and find out where the emergency plan needed to be revised and improved. The second one is to check and understand of our emergency personnel to the rescue tools, rescue equipment, and preparation and improve rescue efficiency. The last one is to check the accuracy of the emergency personnel, judgment and handling of the incidents. This is the end of presentation. Thank you so much for your attention and participation.